Alright guys, what is going on? Shellz back here again. This is Football Manager 20 Manchester United Career Mode. I believe we're episode 38. Now is this season 4? I think it is actually season 4. So this is the reverse fixture. We're playing Arsenal today. Arsenal at home, or pardon me, at Arsenal's home I should say. And this is a team I've kind of highlighted as a bit of a bogey team. Now you'll notice their manager is Patrick Vieira, which was quite interesting. This is kind of interesting. I was meant to come back for the Valencia game, but I felt this game is a little bit more important just to me. I think the Valencia game doesn't really matter too much, and I'm gonna probably sack the FA Cup off and put out a second team. But anyway, Arsenal today, it's a big one. But anyway, let's go to the catch up, and we'll start off with the Everton game, which are after the Arsenal game, and pretty much the same result. Now, to be fair to Everton, they had chances. I can't sit here and say it was one-way traffic because it wasn't. It was a close game. Everton did get chances. Thankfully, though, we are the ones who put forward in the back of the net, and Everton put 0. So, thankful for that. It started off here. Martial, lovely flick into the goal here. I think Everton were starting a rookie goalkeeper. I think he was only 17 or 18. So, you know, probably a debut to forget, really, if it was a debut. But, you know, probably a game to forget for sure, as Jadon Sancho just flicks through there. And that's kind of the difference in how having a great goalkeeper is. You know, we have David De Gea, who arguably is still the best in the world. I mean, some people will say Ter Stegen, some people say Oblak. But in my opinion, I think David De Gea is still just absolutely top quality. And I think I'm starting to really appreciate how good he is in this game, and just how important he is to the team, as that's the fourth there from Rashi, who is starting to come on a bit now. And I thought we'd have the left side sorted out, but I think we have issues now on that side. I think of who is actually the best player on the team. We played Norwich, and this was not a good performance by ourselves. We were really poor in this game. It's a miracle we got a point, let alone 2 points out of it, but you'll see what happens, how it happened. Now, the goal, it wasn't even the best chance that the Norwich had. They probably could have put 2 or 3 before this situation happened, and they finally got the deadlock in the 68th minute with Divock Origi. And then set piece, Jean-Claude Todibo thankfully gets one into the back of the net, and that gave us some hope. And then somehow, some way, Yuri Tielemans with just an absolute bit of magic, and thankfully the magic we needed to score there, and that was pretty much the game changer. I mean, we did not turn up for the first 88 minutes of that game, and we probably should have dropped points. But anyway, we then played dirty Leeds, and this played a bit like a bit of a derby. You know, Leeds were, you know, a little, let's say, you know, physical, but that's kind of how I expect this type of game to go. And I think, you know, when Leeds get back up to the Premier League, this is kind of the performance I expect it to be. It's, you know, you're not going to smash them 3 or 4-0. It's going to be a really you know, tight affair, and you know, thankfully we got the win here with 75 minutes. Cengiz Under, or Cengiz Under, I think say you pronounce his name properly. And yeah, I did a pretty good job. What's Kevin Phillips like? Is he still pretty valued? Yeah, he's a good player, but I don't think I'll be hopping for him anytime soon. But that was a great result to get that one, keeping the winning going. We've been winning a lot. That's the key, because I know we have a 4-point lead over City, but it doesn't feel like a 4-point lead. That's just me. This game here, we did all the damage in the first half. 3 goals in the first half, and West Ham got a player sent off, so it was pretty much, you know, sticking into automatic and just go from there. Tielemans is hitting some great form at the moment. He's just so imperative for our team at the moment. I think he's probably playing as the best midfielder we have right now, and I think I'd be hard pressed to say otherwise. I mean, Pogba has some great attributes, Bruno Fernandes has some great attributes, but Tielemans' form at the moment is simply outstanding. This goal here from Tielemans, I mean, that's just fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Just on form at the moment and exactly the right time. You know, this is the business end of the season. This is when we need him to be hitting all cylinders. And here's the 4th goal there in the second half. West Ham, they played well for down to 10 men. They only conceded 1 goal, so I suppose you got to give them, you know, some credit for that. We then played Brighton at Old Trafford, and this one was, this was easy mode. This was barely getting out of second gear type of mode, although they did defend well. The 4-4-2, you know, Brighton, I wouldn't really put Brighton as a good defending team, but they certainly turned up in this one. Cengiz Under with a fantastic array of brilliance there along the along the goal line, and then Pogba 93rd minute with a brilliant free kick into the top corner there. That's exactly what you want to see from Paul Pogba. So it's good to see that result, and a good win there. 2-0, 3 more points in the bag. We do have Arsenal coming up next. Now, you will see the league, we're 1 point ahead with the game in hand. It doesn't feel like we're 1 point ahead. It feels like they are right on my neck the entire way. So this is the game where things are going to feel, I think, a little bit tricky. So we need a big performance here. I think Luke Shaw is pretty much as close to being back as possible. We'll have a quick look at how our 2 left backs doing. So Shaw is back. You know, he's not fully ready to play yet, but he's as close to ready as possible. Digne is unfortunately still 2 to 4 weeks. We desperately need Digne back because at the moment I'm kind of forced to go with Josko Guardiola, who's more of a centre back, but he's still playing perfectly there. So you see the kind of conundrum we're in with this one. So anyway, let's get into the team news. We got, I forgot to skip forward an extra day. So the Arsenal game, Emirates, not a place. I always find this interesting with like the London and Manchester teams, and like when you go to like London, I always feel like the teams up north struggle, and then I always feel the same as the opposite way around. Like I feel like, you know, anytime Arsenal go up to United or City, it's not good there. Anyway, Diego Dallo is out of that Champions League game, which is unfortunate. I did want to play him in that one, but look, you know, it is what it is. I think they have Thierry Correa, Valencia do, which is he's a cracking player. But just taking some time here. I probably should have skipped forward this before the video. I always make this mistake. I don't know why I always do it. I always I usually save like the team selection screen so I can just click right into it and set it up that way, but obviously it was a little bit saving a bit earlier in the episode. But anyway, come on, let's go through. That's the Nooks Red. Don't care. Let's go. Match preview. Here we go. Right, match preview, team selection. Right, Dallo is injured. That's grand. We got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's in some cracking form right now. Do want to put him on wing back as defend, just a bit better role switch. Twansibi, how's Twansibi's fitness? Looking good. Jonathan Tah. We're gonna go with the expeditionary group. Tielemans. What's Tielemans at the moment? 7.7. He's absolutely on fire. But oh geez, Pogba's on 7.84. Geez, didn't even realize that. You know what? We're going to go with Lamar here. This might be interesting, people, but I just feel like this is a game for Thomas Lamar to come in and make the impact. I'm hoping he does it right, but if it does, brilliant. If it doesn't, well, it wasn't meant to be. Substitutes, we'll bring Mebry back onto the bench. Do I bring Shaw onto the bench? Do I? No, I can't risk Shaw. We'll put him down for the under 23s and get him some game time there, because I can't risk him in a game like this. This is it's too much to throw him in with his lack of match fitness and sharpness. So here's the Arsenal team. Gabriel Martinelli up front, fantastic Brazilian prospect. Nicolas Pepe and De Paul in the wings. They've got Orkun, Kaku, Guendouzi, Lucas Torreira in the midfield. They got Tierney, Mina, Rob Holding, and Mazaru, Mazara. Did you pronounce that guy's name? I have no idea. And Bernardo still between the sticks. So it's a good team. Their bench: Bellerin, Saka, Nketiah, Almada, Tavares, and Harper. That's a pretty powerful bench. So they will have the players to call upon. Right, passionate lads. Yes. Come on, yes, perfect reaction. Motivate the boys. Let's get going. Let's crack into this bad boy. Anyway, here we go. So a 4-2-3-1 versus a 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder. So it should be interesting. Although, do you think we struggle a little bit to break down holding midfielders? But anyway, ball comes in. Guardiola does the job there that he's paid to do. Flicks it in. It's Nicolas Pepe wide open, and David De Gea with that's why he's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League right now at the moment. Just an immaculate save to keep the The score 0-0 there. Nicolas Pepe was wide open. He should have buried it probably. It was a clear-cut chance. Let's not, beat around the bush. It was. And probably should have, that probably should have been game is set match really for Arsenal. If they got the goal, I think they would have probably got a second really. But we've managed to survive that one, and maybe that's one of our 9 lives for the season maybe gone. But look, we can get a win here. It's huge. This is one of the later ones of the bogey teams like to call them. But Arsenal here on the attack again. It's Kaku again. Inside Guendouzi finds Pepe. Guendouzi. Oh, Jesus. There it is. Well, look. Arsenal have been the better side to start. And they've been richly rewarded with the goal. No one can argue otherwise, I think. I don't really think we did anything wrong here, really. It was Lamar. That's Lamar's man. Guardiola does the header. It falls to Guendouzi. Pepe. Senjis, I mean, you're a little bit far over. I don't know what was wrong there, who was at the wrong place, but we need to stick it up here, and we need to get our heads out of our ass and start putting on a performance that will, actually look good. As I accidentally put the wrong screen up there, pardon me. So time to, pull something out here, lads. It's time to go up to a bit. I think we'll go to a bit attacking. I think we'll go to our attacking mindset. Although we might have to go back to a balanced one maybe after half. Maybe that's the key to this one with Arsenal. But we've got possession. We're just doing anything with it. Kaku again. That's a good inside. Pogba clears it out to Anthony Martial. Martial look inside. Gets past the Moroccan right back. Square it. Martial glory hogs it, and unfortunately, no, he was never going to score there when you glory it. That should have been squared to his teammate, but unfortunately, instead of going at halftime 1-1, we're going in 1-0 down. So that is not great. We're going to give them a kick up the backside. Show me something else in that second half, lads. Simply not good enough. Needs to be better. I think Fernandez with a 6.4, Guardiola with a 6.4. That's the problem. I don't have a replacement for Guardiola at the moment. That's my big issue. I did look for a left back to loan in, but it didn't quite materialise. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, David De Gea, thank you. Keeping that one out at least. Apparently it's a goal kick, but I thought David De Gea saved that, to be honest. I think we're in a bit of trouble here. I think we need something to come out of this. Tielemans, Pogba, these trio or duo do. Jesus, Lamar, what was that? What was that? Genghis into Martial, back to Genghis, crack it, son. That's a cracking effort. Best chance of the game there. Better than Martial's before half time, and really I feel like Arsenal are just, this is unsportsmanlike. I mean, kick the bloody ball out, mate. Like, come on, where to play? I think the big question now is, who do we bring on the left wing? Do we bring on Rashford or do we bring on Jadon Sancho? That's the real question. Bruno Fernandes hits the post. My word, what a chance that was for Bruno. That would have been delightful. I don't know what type of changes we're going to make. I think, is it a top, do we change the entire top three maybe? I don't know what we changed in midfield that would get us a better output, but it's just not really working here. Comes Genghis, finds Pogba. Pogba, that's got to be more accurate. 56 minutes here. Arsenal look for that second goal to finish the game. Is that Wan-Bissaka? I don't think it was. Oh no. Oh no, Martinelli. It's a killer goal. It's probably the game for Arsenal. I think we're going to have to change our up front because they just have not done anything today. They've just been asleep at the wheel. Arsenal at the second goal. They got the insurance one. That was actually Tielemans. Where's Wan-Bissaka? I feel like that goes down to Wan-Bissaka out of position. I mean, that's not like, jeez. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna 6-minute mark. We're gonna change our entire front three because they just have not turned up today. You know what? I think they're at fault. First things first. Jadon Sancho will come on the right. We're bringing Rashi on the left. Now Rashford better turn up, and we're gonna bring on Mason Green up front, and just show me something else. We're gonna go for the attacking. If they beat us 3-4-0, who cares? We'll keep going, but we need to get a goal here. We need to get something back in this game. We need to get some type of pride here. Now we're starting to get more shots than them, but we need better opportunities, better chances here. Tobido, Jonathan Tah. Come on. What does Jonathan Tah do, mate? We spent big money on you. Let's see what you got. Tillemans, quick pass. He finds Bruno Fernandes, who lobs it out to an open Jadon Sancho on the right. Jadon Sancho into Mason Greenwood. That's good play. Sancho. Oh, he's offside. Well, brilliant bit of play, lads. That's exactly what I like to see. Unfortunately, not really working. And Bruno Fernandes is... Bruno Fernandes, we probably should take him off, really. But I've left him on. I'm going to regret that. Here comes Orkun Kaku for Arsenal. Finds Yerry Mina, who just somehow does not score that one. The bar coming to our rescue here as Lucas Torreira picks that one up at the back. Yeah, this is just not going away at all. I don't see us breaking this deadlock despite us, you know, getting chances. But here's a free kick. This is probably our best chance of the game here. Paul Pogba, 10 minutes to go. Come on, Paul. It's it. Scores. We're back in this one. Get in there, Paul. I never doubted you once. Here we go. Okay. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to keep us in this one. Paul Pogba, what a delightful. Look at that for a crack. Burn that out. Mate, you're just looking good for the cameras there with the outstretched, you know, play. They bring on a winger, interesting enough for a midfielder. Whereas, or have I read that wrong? But anyway, got a chance. We have a chance. I'd take a point here. I think a point would be potentially a steal with the way Arsenal started. But Arsenal could potentially looking for that third goal and potentially, you know, sealing the 3 points. Martinelli finds Saka. Thankfully doesn't find the target. Thankfully, very much. We've got a chance. Now Arsenal have gone... Ooh, geez, Arsenal have gone to a 4-2-3-1, but a very defensive 4-2-3-1, it must be said. I think there's one more chance. There's one more chance in this game. If it falls for us, we need to take it. Injury time. 3 minutes of injury time. They've brought a substitute on. I hate when teams do that. Doesn't look like we're going to get the chance, are we? No, we're not. Oh well, look, it is what it is. Unfortunately, not to be today. That's a big loss. That really is. That's a tough one to stomach. That could potentially be the league gone. I know it's early days to say that, but you know, I've just got to tell them they're not good enough. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Gonna give it to them the Roy Keane style. That's a poor defeat. I think we've had that game there 5 times. I think probably we lose that again, but we just didn't look like we wanted to win that. Now we're 24 games of the season. There's 14 to go. We have a 1 point lead. I don't know if that's enough. I'd like to say it is, but to be honest, I don't know. I really don't. Like we're at that stage of the season where I'm starting to feel a little bit like, you know, like the noose around my neck is starting to close in. So here's what we have coming up. So bogey teams: Liverpool, bogey team; Chelsea, a bogey team. We've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. That's a really tough encounter. We've got City at home. This is potentially the biggest game of the season. This is potentially the decider. And then potentially Tottenham. Tottenham could be a bit tricky, but so could Wolves. Wolves are definitely a side I don't want to play too much of it up against. But look, it is what it is. We're not doing the best, but you know, we're a point ahead of City so far, and hopefully we can keep that going. So my plan for the next episode is to come back to the Chelsea game. Actually, yeah, we'll go. I don't know which game to come back for. Chelsea, Liverpool. Oh, it's a tough lineup. I think we'll come back for the Chelsea game, either the Chelsea home game or the Chelsea away game. But it might be earlier. Who knows? But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Not the result I wanted to bring you guys today, but look, it is what it is. We'll keep pushing. We'll keep moving. You know, it's unfortunately our end of our winning streak, but it, you know, motivation for the rest of the season. Let's put it that way. You know, that's the type of loss where, you know, you can give a kick up the backside. Hopefully the lads will pull out some star-studded performances. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.